Here are 16 1/3 commonly misused words that, once you master them, will make you the life of every party, I promise. Let's go. Number 1, accept versus accept. Accept means to receive. Accept means to exclude. I will accept all cookies, except those with raisins. Number 2, allude versus elude. Allude means to hint at. Elude means to escape. I allude to a joke, but it might elude you. Number 3, assure versus ensure versus insure. Assure means to promise. Ensure means to make certain. Insure means to protect financially. I will assure you that I will ensure that you are insured. I hope that makes sense. Number 4, between versus among. Use between when comparing two things, not more than two. Use among for 3 or more. For example, I'm torn between coffee and tea. Not really, I prefer coffee. But I'm lost among the choices. Number 5, diffuse versus diffuse. Diffuse means to calm or remove danger. Diffuse means to spread out. Diffuse an argument, but don't diffuse it unless you want everybody involved, because it's all spread out. Number 6, disburse with a B versus disperse with a P. Disburse means to pay out money. Disperse means to scatter. I disburse funds, but the crowd disperses. Number 7, emigrate versus immigrate. Emigrate is leaving a country. Immigrate is entering one. So I would emigrate from France and immigrate into the United States. Number 8, evoke versus invoke. Evoke means to bring to mind. Invoke means to call upon. That song evokes memories, but I invoke patience. Number 9, jibe, G-I-B-E versus jibe, J-I-B-E versus jive, J-I-V-E. Jibe with a G is a taunt. Jibe with a J means to agree, and jive, J-I-V-E, is nonsense, or 1970s dance moves. Number 10, hoard, H-O-A-R-D versus hoard, O-R-D. H-O-A-R-D is a stash. H-O-R-D-E is a large crowd, a horde of shoppers fighting over a hoard of toilet paper. Make sense? Good. Number 11, loathe with an E versus loathe with no E. Loathe with an E is a verb, to hate. Loathe no E is an adjective, reluctant. I loathe spiders, and I am loath to go near them. Number 12, militate versus mitigate. Militate means to work against, while mitigate means to make less severe. Poor grammar militates against your credibility, but good grammar mitigates that. Number 13, overestimate versus underestimate. It seems obvious, yes, but people do say, I underestimated how hard this would be, when the more correct way would be to say that they overestimated their ability. Same thing, just different. Number 14, prescribe versus proscribe. Prescribe means to recommend. Proscribe means to forbid. A doctor prescribes meds, but the law proscribes against certain drugs. Number 15, reign, R-E-I-G-N, versus reign, R-E-I-N, no G. Reign with a G is to rule. Reign with no G is to control, like on a horse. You rein in spending, R-E-I-N, not rein, R-E-I-G-N, it in. Play that back again, it'll make a lot more sense, I promise. And finally, number 16 1/3, reluctant versus reticent. Reluctant means unwilling. Reticent means reluctant to speak, or you want to be quiet. You can be reluctant to go out, but reticent to talk about it.